tradition and the echoes of history, in the heart among the vast Kazakh landscape is a hidden battle that needs our attention: domestic violence. It is a harsh reality that begs for our recognition and comprehension in Kazakhstan's broad steppes and busy cities. With this project, we will untie the complex webs, particularly those that encircle the lives of women in Kazakhstan. Domestic violence is any incident or pattern of incidents of controlling, coercive, threatening behavior, violence, or abuse between those who have been intimate partners or family members, regardless of gender or sexuality. It appears as physical, emotional, and psychological suffering. Domestic violence is a shadow that exists inside homes. Current laws in Kazakhstan, such as the 2009 Law on Prevention of Domestic Violence, do not consider domestic abuse to be a separate crime. In domestic violence-related cases, 150 women suffer severe physical harm annually, 200 sustain moderate injuries, and over 4,000 sustain minor injuries. Every day, police gets over 300 allegations of physical abuse of women and children, as well as cases of homicide and disability. The origins of this conflict are found in gender-based inequalities, constrictive social standards, and views rooted in centuries-old cultural traditions. The firmly established patriarchal system in Kazakhstan that creates undue pressure on women and restricts their chances is an enormous contributing factor to domestic violence. One of the ancient but well-known traditions is kız alıp kaçu, where a man kidnaps a woman to marry her. Nowadays, this is rare to encounter, especially in big cities, but in small regions it can still be found. The woman often becomes a victim of manipulations, making it challenging for her to leave the new home and the new husband. Small efforts are being made to prevent violence, and the issue isn't being addressed much. The worldless of pain comes from an array of sources. The persistent influence of economic limitations, unequal power relations, and social standards all contribute to the expansion of the problem that extends through many families. People who fear social rejection or judgment may be discouraged from leaving an abusive relationship due to cultural standards that stigmatize divorce. Legal systems may occasionally fail to offer victims of domestic abuse sufficient protection, which encourages the continuation of destructive behaviors. Promoting gender equality, raising awareness, strengthening legal frameworks, and granting women economic freedom are all essential ways for reducing inequality. In addition to tackling the complicated problem of domestic violence, readily available support services and cultural shift away from violence help to build a society that is safer and more just. There may be a shift towards healthier relationships as younger generations question gender norms and push for equality, which could help to reduce the incidence of domestic violence. Positive change is gradually fostered by educational programs, awareness campaigns, and enhanced support networks, all of which are essential in ending the cycle. Due to sociological and legislative reforms, women's rights in the workplace and in school have improved, making a positive step against sexism. Women's support for gender equality campaigns is expanding, which helps to challenge discriminatory attitudes and create an inclusive society.